Do you wish there was just one herb that you could take as a supplement every day and just have a calm day and just feel good about your day? Just feel confident in your day? Well, there is, and today I'm going to share that with you. I am a net reader from thebiblicalnutritionist.com, and it's always my joy to serve you God's recipe for excellent health. And I'm going through a series about different herbs that are going to help you have a happier, healthier life. And these 10 herbs are, some of them are ones that we use every day. Like I am still drinking my oregano tea. This is so good, and it just helps with respiratory issues and so many other issues. You would not believe how simple it is to just make a simple tea, enjoy it, and get the benefits. So we're going to get started today on this video, which is about stress and the herb specifically that's going to help with it. So the herb that I want to talk about in this video is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, you're not going to find it in my backyard like you have the mint and the oregano. It's not going to be in my backyard. In fact, you're not even going to find it in the produce section. You're only going to find it in the supplement section. And it's important to understand why you need it and what it's going to do for you. And once you understand this, you're going to be like me and never go a day without it. All right, so let me just share with you. This is one of my favorite herbs to use with all of my clients. I get a lot of people who are dealing with adrenal fatigue just because of the life that we live in today. And it just leads to adrenal fatigue. It leads to chronic stress disorders. And so this is why ashwagandha is so important for my clients. If you have any type of metabolic syndrome, ashwagandha is going to be important. So I'm getting ahead of myself. And in fact, I also have a blog about adrenal fatigue. And I really want you to go and grab that blog and read it. Just make your cup of oregano tea, read that blog, and just glean from all of the information. So ashwagandha, what it does, it helps your adrenal glands, and it helps to just fill in the gaps that the adrenal glands are going through when they go through stress. And it just helps to balance life better. Ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb. What that means is it brings you back into balance. So if you're highly stressed one day and you're like really in the dumps the next day, it brings you into balance so that your days are right where you want them to be. You want to be overstressed, and you don't want to be so chronically depressed. It's like you can't function. So let's bring you to that comfort level right here in the middle. All right, so ashwagandha is adaptogenic, and that's what adaptogenic means. It brings you back into balance. And so we all need adaptogens working for us on a daily basis, and that's not all. Ashwagandha works, and I'm going to share with you 8 ways that it's going to benefit you every single day that you take it. It also, depending on the formulation of the company that you buy from, can have an accumulative effect, and that's even more beneficial. So ashwagandha works in areas of stress, physically, emotionally, and mentally. So it's like, hey, this is not just a physical stress you're dealing with. It's going to take care of it. It's not just a mental stress. It's going to take care of it. It's all 3 in one. So here are the top 8 reasons why you need to add this herb to your daily plan. Now, if this sounds familiar, if you've been following all my videos, I did share this already in herbs for combating stress. And so it's in that video, but because ashwagandha is so important, it needed its own video on its own. So that's why I'm sharing it with you. Number 1, it relieves stress. That's just what it does. It helps your adrenal glands to not have to work so hard, therefore you're not as stressed, and it just brings a calmness to your day. Ashwagandha can be taken PRN, so you could take it as needed, or you could take it on a daily basis to always have, a nice balance to your day. So either way works, and you can do both. It's like, well, I took it this morning, but now this afternoon has just kind of gotten away from me. Everything's just falling apart. You could take it again, depending on who you buy your supplements from. Number 2, it helps with insomnia. Insomnia is a chronic problem around our country, and it has many different factors that cause it, but yet stress is what accelerates it or exasperates it. And so when you use ashwagandha, it helps relieve that. So ashwagandha is not a sedative. It just reduces the stress. Sometimes people can't get to sleep because of the stress in their life. They just can't stop thinking about it. They can't turn it off. Well, ashwagandha is going to help with that. And so it improves the vitality and balances the nervous system, which helps you have better sleep. Now, I love taking this herb in combination in the evening for just a great wake up in the morning. I took this ashwagandha herb, this supplement. I was taking it in the morning. It's like, okay, great. I'm having great mornings, great afternoons. And then one day I just forgot to take it. So I thought, oh, I'll just take it now, even though it's late in the evening. I took it late in the evening and I woke up with hey, this is going to be the greatest day ever. I woke up with this, I can really tackle my day today attitude. And then I thought back, what did I do differently? I was like, oh, I took my ashwagandha at night. And I'm like, oh, I'm doing that again. In fact, I can't wait to go back to bed so I can do it again. And so it has proven true every time I've taken it at night. Number 3, it relieves anxiety and depression. Now that kind of goes back to that adaptogenic effect. So bring down that anxiety, bring up that depression, not like increase it, but let's get rid of it and bring us back to this happy zone. Number 4 may surprise you. It improves muscle strength. Yeah, studies show that it helps people recover from weakness while improving coordination. A lot of seniors who need help with coordination. Number 5, it helps with endurance. It builds the body strength and conditioning. And then number 6, it helps with infertility in men. It helps by increasing the sperm count and the mobility. So infertility, what most people don't talk about, but infertility is greatly affecting so many families today. There are millions of people who want to have children who can't because of infertility. And it's not just the woman, and it's not just the man, it's both. And so anytime we can help improve fertility with a couple that is married and wants to have children, then that's my goal. All right, number 7, it improves sexual dysfunction in women. Okay, so we talked about the men, so now it's only fair that we talk about the women. No matter if you are 20 or 50, it's going to help with your libido. It also helps with the gut. So anytime we heal the gut, we heal libido. Anytime we heal the gut, we heal the desire for sex. So if you're married and you're like, hey, I just don't have a desire for sex, we need to start healing the gut first. That will help with the neurotransmitters, and then life will be better. We'll just say it that way. And then number 8, it helps manage blood sugars, which can be such a physical stress and cause pain, headaches, anxiety, and just different fires that you're dealing with. So for clients with adrenal fatigue, this herb, or this ashwagandha, and I use it with a blend of herbs, is just going to make a big difference in their day. When we can lessen the stress, then we can tackle everything else. We can tackle the eating, we can tackle the sleeping, we can tackle the exercise, we can tackle the mindset. When the stress is just plaguing us, it's hard to address the other areas in our life. So as soon as they start doing this, clients start feeling better, they start feeling normal, and normal feels good, And so I just want to share that with you. So this is the product that I use. It's called Mood Plus. It is my ashwagandha product that I use. It has some other herbs that help enhance its benefits. So you can check it out if you catch this on my blog at thebiblicalnutritionist.com under ashwagandha. I will have a video there. You can look at it and read about it, see if that's something you want to check out. And if you do, great. If you don't, that's okay. If you've got your own ashwagandha product, good for you. And good for you for taking it every day. All right, I'm Annette Reeder, the Biblical Nutritionist, and it's been my joy to share with you God's recipe for excellent health. And herbs, herb extracts, and supplements can be part of that plan. Food is always first. When we can find good, healthy food right where God designed it, following the 3 principles that we teach in the Treasures of Healthy Living Bible Study, in all of these videos, it is our foundation. It is our pillars that we base everything on, is our 3 principles. Number 2 is always eating food as close to God's design. So if you do search for a supplement, we do want to make sure it's made correctly. It's an extract that is grown correctly and it's processed correctly so that you get the benefit that God put in that herb. All right, thanks for watching. Be sure and comment down below, subscribe. When you subscribe, that tells me, hey, I'm doing good. I'm giving you the content you want. Tell me what else you'd like me to share with you, and it is my joy to serve you God's recipe for excellent health.